So Ludgershall Castle is an 11th century fortified royal castle. It was built by Edward of Salisbury, who was then the Sheriff of Wiltshire, and it very quickly became a royal castle owned by the Crown. It was built on the site of an Iron Age hill fort that was there way before the castle had been there a long time. In the 13th century, King John turned the castle into a hunting lodge, and King John was the brother of Richard the Lionheart, and he used to love visiting there apparently, and I think there was 20 odd recorded visits of him coming to Ludgershall and staying there at the hunting lodge. And then his son, who was Henry III, continued to use the castle as a hunting lodge right up until the 15th century. It was being used. It was given as it was given to quite a lot of different queens or concubines, and different people owned it over a period of time. But around about the 15th century, it started to really fall into disrepair. Eventually, most of it was pulled down, just leaving the tower, which is what you see there now. That was actually like a folly in the garden of a manor house right next to it for a while. And then later on, the site was excavated by archaeologists, and they've basically left the footprint of where the castle used to be. You can clearly see the ruins of the external walls and all the different things there. It's a lovely site, great place for a walk, and a great place for a ghost hunt. Okay everyone, welcome back to Paranormal Contact. We're out on a pretty cold, pretty grim Wednesday night, and we've come here to Ludgershall Castle.
Some bright spark and decided to investigate this castle at night.
That will be Dave. who's the bright spark.
Freezing, man.
We're going to do a little mini investigation. We've got the new camera, we've got infrared on this, so we should be able to get a little bit of footage. It's quite a spooky feeling to the place, isn't it? It's quite
yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of like a vibe. I'm not picking up anything strong yet, but no. There's definitely a vibe.
But we're going to do a few little bits and pieces, so yeah, let's get on with it.
Yep.
Go. And it's going.
Yep. Alright. Yeah. Kick off? Alright then, so what we're going to do is pretty much normal bog standard stuff with us. A couple of cat balls I set up on here. Light balls. As you can see, just placing them here for the time being. As you can see they're flashing, and Richard is going to be running the necrophonics, and we'll just start off normally, just calling out 20 spirits and then see what we get.
Okay.
And it's cold.
It is very cold.
It was Richard's idea to come and do this today.
It was not my idea. So here we go with necrophonics.
Ready?
Yep, here we
go. Okay then, spirits. I'm going to introduce, if there is any spirits here, I'm going to introduce us. I am Dave. This is Richard. Guy behind the camera, Sam. If there is any spirits here, can you come and say hello to us?
That was a hello.
It was a hello. That was pretty quick.
That was a hello.
Okay. Hi. Could you tell us your name, please?
Same voice.
I didn't hear what it said there.
I thought it said no.
I'm going to need that. I can't hear it very well.
Okay. Come around this way. So just trying to fix the camera.
Okay, so we understand that you probably never experienced this right now, what we're doing, so we're just going to quickly explain it to you. So we are paranormal investigators, and we go searching for spirits. Let me just start that again. Okay, so we kind of know that you probably don't know what we're doing, so we're just going to explain it to you. We're called Paranormal Investigators, or Ghost Hunters, and what we do is we go around to old buildings, places like this castle, and we try and communicate with spirits that still reside here. And we try and give you different ways to communicate with us. In Richard's Hand is one way. So if you could try and communicate with us through what's in Richard's Hand, it might take you a few attempts. That'd be much appreciated. Or on the wall here, we have two of these light balls. And if you move them, they'll flash up. They'll flash if you move them. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good.
So I'm going to call out to some spirits now. If there is anybody here, if you can tell us your name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just said yes to tell us your name, so could you give it to us, please?
I'm not sure. I know this sounds weird. Dr. Reed.
Oh, right.
So if you are here and you can see us, give us a sign that you can see us. Perhaps you can make the cat balls flash on the wall. What's that? I heard that. Men.
Okay, so yeah. If you're asking what the cat balls are, they're just little things that you can move and make them flash up. And Richard's Hand is a way that you can kind of communicate with us to a certain degree. It's my spirit box going off now.
I wonder what that was.
Yeah, it's just a spirit box.
Okay.
Ledge up against something, don't worry. If there's any spirits here at all, if you can make yourself known to us, it really would be appreciated.
I heard a sounded like a child's voice there. Was that a child's voice? Sounded like a yes.
Can you tell us what year that you remember? What's the last year that you remember?
Bit windy. It's a bit windy. So if there are any spirits here, we need to sign that you're here. Anything you can do, a noise you can make, anything at all. If you can use your energy to make this little ash in my hand, you can use this to talk to us. So if you're here, can you see us?
Yeah. I heard a yeah.
If you can see us, if you can see us, show us that you're here. Are you able to manifest yourself for us?
Yeah.
We're not afraid, so if you wanted to manifest yourselves, that's okay. If you want to just make those little balls flash on that wall, that would be amazing. If you want to touch us, that would be okay.
I only need to know your name. Is that right up?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can give us your name.
Were you connected to this castle?
I don't know.
Were you in any way connected to the castle here?
During the next 4 or 5 minutes, you can see me staring, which looks like to be into thin air, but what I'm actually looking at is across the grounds at Ludgershall Castle, because I believed that I was thinking that I could see shadows. Now I couldn't determine whether these shadows were human or paranormal, and also at this point I was trying to see what I could feel, I could sense, to see what kind of the spirits were around, and just to try and get a more in-depth feel to this location.
We would really, really like you to tell us your name. Can you tell us your name?
Is this a nice castle before it turned into a ruin? Why do you still hang around here? Do you like it here?
I keep hearing a woman's voice. Is there a female spirit there? Could the female spirit tell us her name? Okay.
Can you see us? Can you see us? Oh yeah. Bit delayed. Can you see us? Could you tell us your name, please? Everybody here right now, just stay completely still. Don't move a muscle. Can we hear your footsteps on this gravel, please? I didn't hear no footsteps.
Okay. So,
Can you make those things on the wall flash up for us, please? Yeah.
I guess all this is probably quite new to you. I don't know if you've ever experienced this before. So, if this is difficult, if you've got another way you can show us you're here, please do that. Please show us you're here.
I mean, this is a thing here. This is a thing we've got to assume that I've heard of anybody being up here to investigate this. So. Got to kind of presume that they don't really know, how to communicate with us.
Can you hear that quite clearly over there, Sam?
Yeah.
That's good.
I say,
Go on.
just shift this around the corner a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Right, so I'm going to leave Richard and Sam here.
Yeah.
You carry on with Necrophonics, maybe Catwalk, whichever.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and give this a sweep with the mel meter, this whole area, and see if I can get any readings. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, no worries. Okay then, people, so Richard and Sam are around the corner of that tower doing some necrophonics, and I'm just having a wander around with a millimeter to see if I get any kind of readings. Now, realistically, I shouldn't get any electrical readings here in any way, shape or form, because there is none. So if this spikes, I'm kind of hoping it's paranormal. You never know. So if there is any spirits here, and I will add, I'm literally stood on the edge of a moat. Down there is quite a steep drop, which I'm going to explore in a minute. If there is any spirits here, there's a big tower there, you can't see it. If there is any spirits here, could you please make yourself known to us? With me in my hand is a way for you to make yourself known. This device detects the device in my hand. You see these numbers? If you come close to it, you can make these numbers, these zeros, go up, and you can make that green light turn into an orange or red light. There is an old tower just there. Hopefully you've seen it in the daytime shots. So if there is any spirits, can you please make yourself known to me? That's a pretty big drop as well. You can't see that. It's a pretty big drop. Wow. Oh, that's Richard. I can hear talking. So I just walked up that. I've got to try and get back down it because I wanted to show you some bits and pieces. I'm going to have to walk down there, you know.
Yeah, we're just going to try a little bit more necrophonics. So here we go. So I'm calling out to any spirits, any of you who want to come forward and speak to us. If there's anybody there who wants to speak to us, give us your name. If you can tell us your name. Oh, that was interesting, don't know what that was. If you can tell us your name, then we can communicate with you better. You'll know we're talking to you. Can you see the little cat balls on the wall? Yes. I can. There they are. Are you able to make those cat balls flash? Can you see them? Just move one for me. Can't hear. Not really getting a great deal at the moment. Ooh. Could fall over and break my neck. That would be quite useful, wouldn't it? So I'm going to switch necrophonics off a minute. We'll try something different. Not really feeling anything, though the place does feel... I mean, that's a great view up there, Sam, isn't it? Of that castle. Looks amazing. Might try a little bit of ghost tube, just to give that a go. So, let's give ghost tube a go. See if we get anything. So, just trying with ghost tube. So, is there anyone here who'd like to communicate with us? I've got a little different device in closet. Okay. Maybe this was a closet. Perhaps we're in the toilet area. Who knows? if you are here and you can use this little device to talk to us or to give us some words, that would be cool.
Unfortunately, they fenced off. They fenced off the tower. There's like a little room bit in there which you can't actually get into, which is a bit disappointing. I'm gonna have to walk down this slope, and if I go on my ass, it's gonna make some good comedic value. And I got trainers on. I should have maybe wore my work boots. I can see myself falling over at any second. Like now. Oh, Jesus. Damn you. Ow. I got my jeans dirty. Shit. How predictable. Oh God, I'm going to slip again. I'm staying off this grass from now on. That's enough of walking on the grass today. I think I'll stick to this there. That's quite a steep drop and I don't fancy slipping down that. So I think I'll just stick to the gravel bits, I think. Because when I fell over, I kind of lost track of what I was doing. But I didn't see any readings or spikes at all, so...
Anyone here who'd like to talk to us? Cursed. Cursed? Okay. Why were you cursed? Is this place cursed? Can you tell me a little bit more? If this place is cursed, tell me why. Do you have a name that you can give to us? Can you see that okay?
Yep.
Tell us your name. Can you please tell us your name? My name's Richard. Guy behind the camera here today is Sam. Can you tell us your name? Just going to do a little walk around, Sam. I'll turn the light on so you can see. I'm just going to see if we get anything else in other areas here. Let's move up here a bit. Oh! Dangerous. It is dangerous. You're so right. Lady. Okay. Yeah, this is good. What? If you're a lady, what was your name? That would be really cool to have your name. Can you see the device in my hand? Sad. You're sad. What makes you sad? Why sad? Are you sad because you used to live here and the castle's in ruins now? Is that what makes you sad? Don't. What is it you don't want me to do? Or is it you don't want to think about why you're sad? I'm still listening if you want to talk. Can you tell me your name? I thought I heard a female voice. Tell me what your name is. try something else. I'm going to try the Ghost Tube SLS camera. So I'm not sure if you can see this one, Sam. So that's not going to work very well without a light. Oh, so it's picking up Dave coming over, look. Yeah, it's picked his figure up.
Got a torch. Oh no, I've got a torch on the front. Don't go around the corner.
Why?
Very slippery.
Did you fall over?
Yep. Straight down the moat.
Wish I'd filmed it.
I've got it on camera.
Oh, brilliant. That's made my day.
I literally said I'm about, I think I'm about to slip over. Second later, I'll slip over. Show you. I can warm my hands up because it's
It's
freezing.
bloody cold, mate.
So I just come back after my fall.
That makes me laugh.
And we were just having a little bit of a discussion, weren't we? So one, it's really, really cold.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
It's cold.
Hands are freezing.
It's wet.
I do believe we're not calling it the investigation just yet, or are we?
No, we're not calling it yet. But I do think there's something here. But I think it's so cold and it's such a horrible night. We're not really doing this any justice, you know.
No.
When I do think there's maybe more to do here, so I think it's going to need a return visit.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. I mean, we've got some
little bits, and I think
bits and pieces from necrophonics.
But I think it's so cold. You got the wind blowing.
Yeah.
I don't think we can really do this justice.
No.
But I do think it's a great place. It feels very atmospheric.
Yeah. So there's only a little episode on this one.
Yeah.
But,
it's a start. We'll be coming back here and doing more.
Yeah, when it's probably a little bit warmer.
When the weather's a bit better. Yeah. But
don't fall over.
No, Dave slipped over. He's covered in mud.
Yeah, I am.
It's great.
I think,
love it. Makes me happy.
I think I am.
I nearly fell over that mountain.
How did you?
and I mean, it's a good spot.
It is a good spot.
And I think we do need to come back. But I think
just before we do go, I mean, even like with the mail meter stuff, even though I wasn't getting anything on the mail meter stuff, and I know I was very concerned about where my footing was because it's dark, it's slippery, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, I didn't see any kind of readings.
Yeah.
That being said, I may have not got any readings on the mail meter, but I was sensing some things around.
Yeah.
But they were more kind of in that kind of, I'll tell you how it felt, exactly how it felt. It felt like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
But not in a giggly way, they were just trying to figure out what we were doing.
So I got some little responses there on Ghost Tube, which you'll see, Sam filmed it.
Yeah.
And it was saying, one of the words that came up was cursed.
Right.
Which is quite interesting. We'll see if there's any connections to any curses to this place.
Yeah.
I got lady, which tied in with that female voice spirit that I'm thinking we were hearing. So there's some little glimmers here that there could be something, but again, I just think it's the wrong night. It's too cold.
Yeah, it's too cold. It's quite windy. It's actually windy.
And I think the wind's possibly going to affect the filming as well. So we might find when we go to edit this that we're not getting the full.
Yeah, it'd be better to come back on a quieter night.
Yeah.
And less slippy nights.
Yeah.
But
okay.
even still.
Yeah.
So, on that note.
Yes. On that note, we're going to go home and get a cup of tea and warm up.
Hope everyone enjoyed the episode.
So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. We're thrilled. I'm frozen.
I'm absolutely frozen. See you later all.
See you all. Take care.